Have you ever seen a falcon soaring through the desert sky, a flash of feathered lightning against the endless dunes? It's a breathtaking sight, one that's deeply woven into the very soul of the United Arab Emirates. This isn't just a sport. It's a living heritage, a bond between human and bird that stretches back thousands of years. Today, we're journeying back in time to uncover the incredible story of falconry in the UAE. So, grab a cup of carrick, get comfortable, and let's explore this magnificent tradition. Our story begins not in grand palaces, but in the harsh, beautiful expanse of the Arabian desert. For the Bedouin tribes who called this land home, life was a masterclass in survival. Resources were scarce, and every day was a challenge. In this environment, the falcon wasn't just a pet or a symbol of status. It was an essential partner, a vital member of the family. The Bedouins, with their profound understanding of nature, developed a unique relationship with these powerful birds of prey. They realized that a trained falcon could hunt with precision, spotting prey like the Hubra bustard or hares from incredible heights. Prey that would be nearly impossible for a human to track on foot in the vast desert. This was more than just a hunting technique. It was a revolution in desert living. A successful hunt meant a welcome addition of protein to the family's diet. It was a partnership born of necessity, where the falconer and the falcon depended on each other. The falconer would spend months, even years, building a bond of trust with their bird. This process, known as manning, involved patience, gentleness, and an almost telepathic understanding. The bird would be kept close, carried on the falconer's gloved fist or mankala, becoming accustomed to human presence, sounds, and movements until it saw its handler not as a captor, but as a companion. The methods they developed were ingenious. They would trap wild falcons, usually during their autumn migration. These were often young birds, known as shaheen or her depending on the species, prized for their strength and intelligence. The training was a delicate art. It involved carefully managing the bird's weight to ensure it was keen to hunt, but not starved. They used a lure or tilwa to teach the falcon to return to the falconer after a flight. This wasn't about breaking the bird's spirit. It was about channeling its wild instincts into a cooperative hunt. The respect for the bird was paramount. After the hunting season, many falcons were released back into the wild to continue their migration and breed, ensuring the wild populations remained healthy. This practice shows a deep-seated commitment to conservation that was far ahead of its time. This tradition was passed down through generations, not through books, but through stories, poems, and hands-on practice. A father would teach his son, a grandfather his grandson. The values of patience, perseverance, and respect for nature were embedded in every lesson. Falconry became a cornerstone of Bedouin culture and social life. The evening gatherings around the fire, where the day's hunt was discussed and stories were shared, were central to community bonding. The falcon was a subject of poetry, a symbol of courage, honor, and freedom. It represented the very spirit of the desert people. One of the most significant figures in preserving and promoting this heritage is the late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, the founding father of the UAE. He was not just a leader. He was an avid and highly skilled falconer himself. He learned the craft in his youth, spending countless hours in the desert. And he held a deep passion for it throughout his life. Sheikh Zayed saw falconry as more than just a tradition. He saw it as a powerful link to the nation's past and a source of its core values. He understood that as the UAE modernized at a dizzying pace, it was crucial to hold onto the cultural anchors that defined its identity. Sheikh Zayed was a visionary. He recognized the threats facing both falconry and the species it depended on, like the houbra bustard, whose populations were declining due to overhunting and habitat loss. He didn't just lament this. He took action. He championed landmark conservation efforts, establishing breeding programs for both falcons and their prey. The Abu Dhabi Falcon Hospital, founded in 1999, was a state-of-the-art facility dedicated to the health and welfare of these magnificent birds. It has treated tens of thousands of falcons and become a global center for avian medicine and research. Sheikh Zayed's efforts transformed falconry from a practice of survival into a sustainable, modern sport that honors its ancient roots. He ensured that future generations could experience the same thrill and connection that their ancestors did, but in a way that protected the natural world. Thanks to this foresight, falconry today is thriving in the UAE. It has evolved, of course. Modern technology like GPS trackers are now used to monitor the birds' flights. And captive-bred falcons are far more common than wild-caught ones, further reducing the impact on wild populations. But the core principles remain unchanged. It's still about that unbreakable bond between human and bird. It's still about respect for nature. It's still about patience and skill. Major falconry competitions, like the President's Cup, draw participants from all over the region, showcasing incredible displays of speed and skill. These events are huge celebrations of heritage, filled with traditional music, food, and a palpable sense of community pride. But it's not just for the experts. Falconry has also become a way for the UAE to share its culture with the world. Tourists can visit heritage villages and desert camps to witness stunning falconry displays, learning firsthand about the training process and the history behind it. These experiences offer a powerful glimpse into the heart of Emirati culture, far from the gleaming skyscrapers and modern malls. They connect visitors to the land and its original story. The UAE's nomination of falconry for the UNESCO representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity was a testament to its global significance. It's a recognition that this is not just a local pastime, but a shared human heritage worth protecting for all time. So, the next time you see an image of a falcon resting on a gloved fist, remember the depth of that connection. It's a story of survival in the desert, a legacy of a visionary leader, and a vibrant, living tradition that continues to soar into the future. It's a symbol of the UAE itself, proud of its past and flying confidently towards the horizon. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the world of Emirati falconry. I hope you found it as fascinating as I do. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next cultural deep dive. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.